Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Russo here again. Today I'm going to talk to you about possibly my favorite brush pen, and that is the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. So, hold on, it's a little bit dusty because I haven't used it in a while. Okay, there we go. So, it's nice and sleek. I don't know what this says right here, but on the back there it says Pentel, Japan, and the model. I'll tell you the model. It's a GFK P3 BPA. So this pen was recommended to me by one of my art teachers in college, and she said that she swore by this pen, used it all the time, that we should try it out if we get the chance. So, right away, I went to the store, got one of these, and tried it out. And I love it so much. So basically, there are a bunch of different types of brush pens. So you have brush pens like the tip that a Copic marker would have. So it's a brush tip, or like what other kind of pen would have it? Like a Tombow or a Faber-Castell would have a brush tip, but it's a felt tip still. Then you have the brush pens that have actual bristles on them. Generally, they're synthetic, which is the case with this one, and they're made of nylon. So I'm going to open it up, give you guys a look. So I hope that you can see as I'm turning it that it has little bristles. It's not one piece. It's a bunch of little bristles put together, like for a regular brush. So this is made out of resin. The body. The ink, as you can see, is black, hopefully. And the cap snaps to make sure that you know when it's closed, because you don't want it to dry out, obviously. And the little clip is just made of metal, some metal and some plastic. And it's quite small, it's not, as in other cases, I don't mind the size of this that much. When I'm looking at it from the camera's point of view, it looks very, thin. But when I'm looking at it with my eyes, it looks kind of thick to me. But it's lightweight, It's for the product that's in there and how it looks and everything. I would definitely disregard that it's thick, It's not a big deal for me at this point. So it's the ink inside. This is refillable, which sometimes scares people away. When I used to work in an art store, people would kind of shy away from buying this one. They'd just get a disposable brush pen because they didn't want to fuss with the refilling and all that. And also this one's more expensive, obviously, because you can refill it. But there are some nice refillable or non-refillable disposable brush pens. Like the Copic brush pen is quite nice. I tried it out at when I used to work at the art store, and I did really like it. But I never bought one because, I already have a good one, so why not just continue with this one? And anyway, so I don't know if I already said this. It's light fast. It's pigment based. It is refillable, and it is waterproof too. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. Okay, here we go. So let me bring you down. Let's do a little test here. So again, this is going to be a little weird because it's on watercolor paper, and I do like the effect of, I'll show you in a sec, so let me just do a few strokes here. So it's a pretty fine tip. You can also, you know, go like that and get a thicker line. And the thing that I like about it when you're using this on a rough paper is exactly these, you know, little mist areas. And I have, let me think. I have at least one or two drawings that I've done with this, and I'll put them up at the end of the video. But I will say one thing. This ink, it'll just fly by. Like, it wastes so fast, you know? And see that look there that I'm talking about? I think that's really cool. It gives a cool effect, like a faded kind of distressed look. And I like that. So when I want to have that effect, then I definitely use this. And it also works fine on just, you know, if you're writing in a notebook, or if you're trying to do like some calligraphy stuff, I guess it would work all right as well. But yeah, it's a very versatile, and you can just, it's just, look at that. Like, when you're putting a line down, and it's just like, you can see the ink slowly flowing out of it, you know, that's, I don't know, to me, that's great quality. So I wish I could, you know, open up the bristles and show you guys, but I don't want to wreck it. But you got the idea. How would I rate it? I would say I'm gonna give it a 9.5. And I know that's really high, but the only thing that's stopping me from giving it a 10, honestly, is you know, I wish they would make one with an aluminum body, or maybe like a little sleeker, a little bit thinner. I don't know. Oh, and let me just show you one more thing about that. Here are the refills. I haven't opened this pack yet. So, Pentel brush pen cartridge. Comes with 4 cartridges. They're quite small. So, let me just tilt you guys back up. You can see that, let me see. Here's where the cartridge is. So it's pretty small. Now, obviously, because it has to fit in there, right? But it's a small cartridge, you know, so it does run out. However, it's great that 4 of them come in the pack. I think that's awesome. And I don't think these are too expensive either. So it's nice to be able to refill. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. And I hope you guys, if you're into this kind of brushwork line and stuff like that in your art, then I would definitely give this one a try, because it's my favorite, and it's just a cool experience to be working with you know, that nylon bristle on there, and just like having the ink come out. It's just, sorry, there's a fuzz. It's cool. It's a cool, a different vibe than just like a marker or a pencil. So give it a try if you like what you see here, and hope you guys have a good day, and see you next time.